Hello there, guys. How are you guys doing? And I mean that more sincerely because today was the biggest day in the United States of the most deaths. Almost 800 people died of COVID-19. Oh, good. I'm glad someone's here. So, everybody, be safe. You know, one thing that I always do, I said that I wasn't going to advertise for them, but I just love their product so much that the first time you feel a little tinkle, a little something in your throat, a little sore throat, or anything, go out and buy Airborne, okay? Buy some Airborne. Take this the instant you feel anything. Eat a lot of immunity booster pills, a lot of vitamin C. And let's just try to, safe distancing, stay in the house, and do everything that we can to let us be as strong as we can. I'm going to go, Cecil and I are going to go for a walk after I do this live. Oh, I think I'm going to go on later with the people for Prince's death hoax. I think that's coming later. We're supposed to have a conference call in about 30 minutes, okay? So I'll let you guys know if I'm going to get back on with the Prince death hoax people so we can talk about that. That's really fun. I'm here to offer some escapism, but also not to ignore or downplay or, oh my goodness, or not show any sympathy for the people who have lost loved ones in this pandemic. Also, Chris Cuomo, the brother of the governor, Mario Cuomo of New York, and they're going through it, my God. He has tested positive for corona. Too many celebrities, just too many high-profile people. I mean, my goodness. You know, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the UK. Are you kidding me? You know, it's just, to me, it just seems out of whack. The last time that celebrities were dying of an epidemic was decades ago during the HIV/AIDS crisis. And now it just seems like it seems abnormal, okay? An abnormal amount of high-profile people. Somebody told me that it could be because they're the only ones that can get the test. But even if they were the only ones that can get the test, doesn't mean they should test positive. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's out of whack. So, I know there's a lot of conspiracies going on. And I thank Peter Michael Bobby for posting about there being patents. I think I have that up. Let's see. And then I got to tell you guys a couple of things about patents, coronavirus patents. Oh yeah, let me turn my camera around. And he got flagged by Facebook when he was saying on like a Purell or a Lysol bottle, it says that it protects against coronavirus. Well, he was right. And Facebook said, no, that's ridiculous. No, they say wash your hands, disinfect things. So he was right, and Facebook wrongly flagged him as it being fake news, but he wasn't. It wasn't. So I thank him for telling us ahead of time to wash our hands and that we needed to disinfect ourselves. But here is where he did the patents, and he did this weeks ago, earlier this month, and he was showing us that there was patents for coronavirus. 2017 all the way, I think one of them is 2015, and these are just some of the things. 2017, and you can patent viruses, or cures to viruses. You can patent this stuff. So it's 2007, and some things with the UK and the United States, is this one the United States? I think this one's the UK. One of them was the UK, or this one is the UK. One of them was the UK. And so I just, guys, let's just try to, let's just try to be safe, try to be clean, try to be healthy, and God bless us all. And I hope to God their predictions are wrong, that 100 to 200,000 people in the U.S. are going to die from this before we get a hold of it. I hope to God that's wrong. Okay, but anyway, welcome, welcome. I'm here to offer some escapism, and I want to show you guys this, and I want everybody to promise me you will hashtag this, because it is so unfair that liars are making us not have something as inspirational and motivational and soothing as this in this time of need. You know, because we have people out there that don't like that a black man is as famous and successful as he is, and they don't like that period. That's what they don't like. They don't want monuments of him all over the place, so they're still trying to mute him. Okay, now everybody has to hashtag this. Okay, everybody needs to hashtag heal the world. That should be the anthem of this entire worldwide pandemic. Heal the world. That song is so appropriate. The lyrics are so very appropriate. I don't want to play it because if I do, then Facebook will take the sound out. Okay? So, everybody, heal the world. Heal the world. Make it a better place. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. I know I'm a horrible singer, but I hope that you guys get the sentiment of heal the world. And it's a shame. This song, he should be here now with us. He should be here now with us. He should be performing this song where we see him singing it live as a worldwide, release, as a worldwide, what do you call it? Just media push, worldwide anthem, a worldwide song. This song should be representative of this, our healing from this worldwide pandemic called COVID-19 coronavirus. All right, guys. All right. So, I do want to share something. You guys know I'm preparing for Live 4, right? So I'm going through all my notes, and I got plenty of good notes, and I don't want to share everything that I'm finding with you guys, but there's a few things that I want to share with you guys, okay? And when I say that Peter Michael Bobby is really Michael Jackson, it's not just the voice, and it's not just what he posts, okay? It is his ability to predict days in advance, weeks in advance, months in advance, years in advance, exactly what's going on in the Michael Jackson world. That is the only thing that I take as serious proof that he's Peter Michael Bobby. Okay? It are his abilities. If you don't know what the old ones are, watch a Live 3, Michael Jackson, The Living Dead. Scroll through my channel. There's plenty of them. Well, here's one that nobody caught. Nobody has caught this but me. And that's because when you study and you have to put together books or you have to put together a documentary, you look at things in a completely more intense, more in-depth, more connecting, and it's in your brain in a different type of way than just a casual hobby, So, anyway, here is something else that proves to us that Peter, Michael, and Bobby, Peter, Michael, Bobby, okay, I've been saying that, yes, he's Bobby Anderson too. I've been saying that forever, okay, for years, that he's Peter, Michael, and Bobby, okay, but he's Michael Joe Jackson, okay. This is this is another clue that he left us to let us know that he's Michael Jackson. Okay, here, you guys ready? Here we go. All right, so this is a tweet. He says, "So my nickname is MJ. People call me that all the time. So what is your point? This is when his Twitter accounts kept being taken away and he kept trying to start to open another Twitter account. May 29, 2014. Why is he telling us his name is Peter Medani? That's not MJ. He says he's not Michael Jackson. He's supposed to be Bobby Anderson. So why is he saying, so what, my nickname is MJ? When he first tweeted that, I was like, what the heck is he talking about? I said, I don't even know where that's coming from. You know, I had no idea, but I said, you know what, I better save it because this account is now closed. Okay? But I have it saved from 5/29/2019, right? All right. Here we go. I know you guys are like, I got it. I hope you're excited. Anyway, I put here another Peter prediction. Don't stop till you get enough play gets a new name. MJ. This is the only times Peter states his nickname is MJ. Okay, a few months later, October 4th, 2019, the previously announced Michael Jackson bio musical Don't Stop Till You Get Enough has been rebranded with the new title MJ ahead of its summer 2020, which is probably going to be postponed because Broadway is closed, world premiere. Dates and a theater have not been announced. See that? That's the new name of the play, MJ. He was telling us ahead of time that he knew. This was the wink, wink, nod, nod. That is the wink, wink, nod, nod. Again. How many of these does he have to do to let us know that he's Michael? He knew. No one's ever called him MJ, right? He says, I'm not Michael. Call me Peter. Right? And the other haters call him Bobby Anderson, right? I've called him MJ forever because I got tired of typing all the letters Michael Jackson. So I always say MJ. I always put MJ, right? Not to say he did it because of me, but I always put MJ. So Peter, MJ, Bobby, right? Peter, MJ, Bobby, right? MJ. He knew. And the reason why it's a few months ahead is because once you decide that that's going to be the new name of the play, you have to hire somebody to make a logo. You have to, after they make a logo, you got to decide on where you're going to market and promote it, when you're going to release it. It takes 3 to 4 months to do that. So he knew ahead of time, again, like with the Rare Pearl, like with Peter Pan the play with the birthday, okay, that Janet promoted. And The Wiz, by the way. And The Wiz, okay. Hologram, okay. Just, what else? Hologram. Neverland for Sale, okay. A Rare Pearl, okay. All these things he has known before anyone else knew. And you won't know. Oh, the Escape album, The Day I Get a Hug, okay. Hugs Keep You Alive. The Escape album, I knew, okay. How you don't know these things, where LaToya is going to be, right? Tell me to go here, I'm going to see LaToya, and I see LaToya. Get off the phone with him. A few minutes later, I walk into the Polo Lounge, and there's LaToya and Brenda Ritchie and Jeffrey, just like he said. Okay? How do you don't know these things unless you're Michael. Because a guy from South Carolina would not know all these things. And especially 2 years in advance. That means you were part of the planning of it. You were a part of making that date your goal. Okay, matching dates. The Scream album was released the same day I opened my Twitter account. When he opened his Twitter account the day before the death announcement. I mean, come on, guys. So people, you can get confused if you want to. I don't. But you don't have to believe what I believe. You don't have to. But I'm just giving you one more good one. I could have saved that for the Live 4. And someone gave me a great name. I don't want to say it because I might not use it, but I think I might. Okay? But we're working for a Live 4 right now. So I'm going through all my stuff and I'm going, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then I found a good lie, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, I found a really excellent one that's coming. A really, really, really good one. I hope I can keep it to myself and leave it for the live for. Leave it for a live for. Okay? But anyway, yeah. He was telling us my nickname is MJ. You want to see it again? Want to see it again? He's so funny. He's so funny. Here he is right here. So what? My nickname is MJ. People call me that all the time. So what's your point? Why would nobody, you keep saying you're not Michael Jackson. So why is anybody saying your nickname is MJ, Peter Medani, Bobby Anderson? Where do you get a MJ from a BA and a PM? Well, because of the play. Because of the MJ play. All right, guys. All right, so the people with Prince are supposed to be getting back with me around 5:30 my time. And if they say it's okay, we've already got some questions and some things we're going to go over about Prince and Prince's death hoax. I'm not a death hoaxer. I am not somebody who goes around believing in death hoaxes. They're interesting as something that passes in my brain and out of my brain, right? Elvis's death hoax was interesting, but I never went and checked and got investigated and all that other stuff. Cecil was a big Elvis fan. That's why we had the book, Is Elvis Alive, in our library, because Cecil loved Elvis, okay? And Cecil had that book. And that's why I was able to read it. And that's what made me write Pseudocide is Michael Jackson Really Dead on Valentine's Day. That's when I started writing it. And you guys know I already told that story, okay? I already told that story. So, if you can, get the Alive trilogy of Michael Jackson documentaries. Peter always says, oh, it's a coincidence, but whoa, 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 whoa. Jermaine already told us there's no such thing as coincidences, and he told us that at the first coincidence. The first coincidence, which was the hot chocolate, okay? The Chris Tucker, not only did he predict hot chocolate, but he also tweeted to Chris Tucker too, okay? And then, and Jermaine, okay? So Peter and Jermaine, all three are involved in the same story. Chris Tucker, hot chocolate. Chris Tucker was talking to Jermaine about the hot chocolate. Peter tweets Chris Tucker ahead of time, posts a picture of hot chocolate, put marshmallows in it so we didn't get it confused that it was coffee. Hot chocolate, okay? And and Justin Bieber and the tweet and the wink nod smile. Oh, okay. And then Jermaine tweeted ahead of time. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Okay? So it all, and then more and more and more and more. I can't even remember everything. Oh, I have a good one. Okay. It has to do with my job. Okay, I'll save that for next time. I'll save that for next time. Okay. Let's see if there's any questions. Where's P? I don't see him. I don't know where he is. It's just a coincidence. It's a coincidence. What about the Masked Singer? Yeah, the Masked Singer is Michael's show. Everything. There's a new promo out with the song ABC. I'm telling you. He said in 1979, that's exactly right. And that's in the Alive trilogy that he wanted to be called MJ. He's going to be the greatest actor, the greatest singer, the greatest of everything. He's going to be called no more Little Michael Jackson. He's going to be called MJ. That will be his new name. That is in Alive 2 or Alive 3 as well. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Bam's Day. We all love MJ. Let's see. Yep, Pearl, it's an anthem. Yes, it is an anthem. Heal the world. It should be an anthem. It should be blasted everywhere. It should be a source of inspiration and hope for all of us, and motivation. Oh, and these liars, Wade and James, and it's just awful. It's just awful. Michael predicts things. You know what I mean? And even with the mask, you know, him wearing the surgical mask and heal the world, and you know, but there's been a lot of diseases. There's been a lot of diseases, and he didn't invent the mask either. He didn't invent it, but I still say, okay, let's okay, guys, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna wait for my phone call from the Prince people, and we're gonna talk about the Prince death hoax. Okay, I might be on later. I will post if we're going to record it, or if we're going to record it and then I'll release it later. I'm not quite sure, but they're going to call me at 5:30 today. And I love you guys. This is it. He said, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's exactly right. About not being sure if MJ's body is in the crypt. Oh, you know, what about that, Denise Purley? And oh yeah, I mean, come on, that crypt is empty, and it's a hoax. Nothing proves he's dead. Everything, there's something wrong everywhere, and I just found another huge wrong. I mean, it's just, you know, I got more stuff that has to do with the autopsy, and where the marks are. I got more of that, okay, but I don't want to spend too much time. Because I want to leave some stuff for a live 4. Oh, the excerpt from LaToya's book. Yep. And I have posted. Oh, am I back on? That it just cut off for a second. Okay, and then LaToya saying that she doesn't believe that MJ's in that crypt in her book Starting Over. Okay, because he isn't. Yeah, but you know, I saw about Gary in Chicago, but that's not giving us anything yet. Okay, so he can post about Gary in Chicago, but it doesn't mean anything yet. We'll see. If he's predicting something is going to go down in Gary, Indiana, or Chicago. Let's see if something's going to go down. Okay. The Bodyguard article about the cryonics. Oh my God. Michael went and visited a cryonics convention with Uri Geller. Okay. And I got some stuff with that too, but I can't tell you. I got to save some stuff for a live 4, and there's stuff I haven't brought up, okay? Yes, I posted that article. Michael, we are connecting Michael to cryonics because it was like he was going to that Raelian convention, okay? Because he's going to talk about cloning and all that. He was there to get somebody to give him a cryonics body for the sake of science. Okay, so that it's all legal. There's no other way. And it matches perfectly. Everything matches with that. That was a cryonic body double. And they did give him the antidote to a benzodiazepine overdose. And that's why there was a benzodiazepines in it. You know, so watch A Prisoner of Fame. I covered in A Prisoner of Fame. About him being on Facebook, and I'm not. If they know of someone that they believe is Prince on Facebook, let them go ahead. But I don't know anything about it. I am just going to be an authority on Michael that's lending some of my investigative skills to the Prince, but I am not investigating Prince whatsoever. I don't know if Prince has faked his death or not. I don't. Okay. But I could see that Prince was following the Michael Jackson death hoax and said, you know what, I'm doing it myself. The reason why he didn't leave a will, because probably the Minnesota ingestate, that's what it's called. I think I'm pronouncing it right. When you die without a will, he probably thought those rules were good enough. You know what I mean? So he just said, I'm not leaving a will, and I'm going to just go with what the law says, you know. Oh, and then you know who has something to do with that? Raffles Van Exel has interjected himself into Prince's stuff. I guess we're going to talk about that too. But I don't want to get into that. Okay, this is what they're telling me. I am not the purveyor of the Prince death hoax. Okay, I am going to be a spectator, and I'm just going to lend my own information as far as Michael is concerned and the investigative skills and stuff. But there's a middle name issue with Prince too. Could it be a body double, or was Prince just posing? Because they sure did cremate that body quick, didn't they? Okay. How is Miss, I worry about Miss Jackson, Kate. I worry about her all the time. She's going to be 90 this year, and God bless her. God bless that woman. Let's see. Okay. All right. I got to go. And I'll post what's going to be happening with, I'm going to post if I'm going to come back live or if it's going to be pre-recorded, the whole Prince thing. All right, guys. I love you. Stay safe. Stay safe. As soon as you feel anything, take an immune booster. You don't have to take airborne. You can take whatever you want. But, make sure that as soon as you go, what, my throat, that is when you take an immunity booster immediately. Don't say I'm going to do it in the morning. Because in the morning, you could have already built up enough of the virus to where the immunity booster will not be powerful enough to combat it. So as soon as so go out and buy yourself an immunity booster, and you have it in your house, you have it in your car, you have it in your purse, so that you can take it immediately. All right, that is just my advice. It's not going to hurt anybody. And make sure with your doctor that you can take an immunity booster. It's over the counter. It's nothing prescription or anything like that. All right, guys, I am really, really leaving. Gosh, I'm burning. I'm sweating here. All right, guys, for real. I'm leaving. You guys stay safe. You stay healthy and heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Sorry, I'm such a horrible singer, but I'm sincere. Bye, guys.